It's always a dream of many Filipinos to migrate to Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. For some, it's difficult to realize, but for the Visa Center, they find it fast and easy. Their successful clients can vouch for their services.
Kung gusto niyo pong magpa-assess going to Canada or Australia, punta lang po kayo sa Visa Center and we guarantee na legit po sila and tutulungan po nila kayo.
Mga friends ko na gustong mag-apply, nire-recommend ko ang Visa Center. In-encourage ko kayo lahat, dito na kayo magpa-assess. Talagang matutupad lahat ng pangarap niyo dito.
Yung The Visa Center, in-introduce sa amin ng ninang namin at saka ng anak niya. So kaya nalaman namin yung pwede palang mag-student dito sa Canada.
Why the Visa Center? The founder has more than 20 years of hands-on experience in processing different visa applications for Canada and Australia. It has licensed immigration consultants for both Canada and Australia and are members of Immigration Consultants of Canada Regulatory Council and Australia's Migration Agent Registration Authority. The Visa Center can make your dreams a reality. It has flexible payment schemes, transferable applications, no contract expirations, free consultation services, and has many branches to serve you. So when you're thinking of migrating to Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, let the experts do it for you. Call the Visa Center.
We love the Visa Center!
Is a must to get there. Hey, it's not true. Not true at all. Because there are programs that IELTS and other English tests are not required. You need to have a big amount of money in the bank. Great news! Not all the time, because there are programs that proof of funds are not mandatory to process your application. It is expensive. False. We have options, and part of it is planning and goal setting. There is an age limit for a study permit. There is definitely no discrimination when it comes to learning new skills or studying a new course. The process is difficult. Not really, because the Visa Center is there for you every step of the way. How much is the cost of my application? The best thing for us to do is to ask the TVC consultants, wherein they will give us the comprehensive pricing scheme depending on the country that you would like to apply for, the program that you're eligible to take, and the type of visa that you prefer.
There are several Filipinos who thinks that immigration is not for them. Pero bago mo sabihin na hindi para sa iyo ang isang bagay, I think you should at least try and understand the process of immigration. I have to call the Visa Center right now. We offer processing of permanent residency and student visa applications for those who's moving to Australia, Canada, or New Zealand. They don't just tell you to go for it, they go with you through it. Starting from a very detailed assessment, processing of papers, up until you fulfill your immigration dreams. They offer a very flexible payment terms with non-expiry contracts and transferable applications. Marami na silang natulungang magtagumpay sa pangarap na mag-migrate. It's time to make yours happen right now.
Okay, so hello guys, good afternoon sa lahat ng mga kababayan natin na nanonood dito sa Pilipinas. Yan, it's 4 p.m. and alas 4 na po ng hapon dito. And I believe lunchtime po dyan sa Middle East. Kaya kumusta po kayong lahat at sa lahat ng mga kababayan natin who are planning to study in Canada. Ayan, so ito ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon. Okay, and to those who would like to also clarify, or maybe you have some more information na gusto matutunan of becoming a permanent resident din sa Canada. Ayan, so tumutok po kayo dyan ha. Make sure to charge your mobile phone if you are watching sa Facebook natin or sa ating YouTube channel kasi naka-live din tayo doon. Ayan. So, kumusta naman dito sa Manila ngayon? Medyo kumukulog-kulog kanina ang panahon. Ayan, pero alam naman natin Saturday, no? So, everybody are enjoying their weekend. Kaya po dapat tumutok kayo dito kasi at least, di ba, for an hour, you will get to know more about the benefits of becoming an international student, especially sa ating featured school today. Guys, ito ha, sa mga viewers natin dyan, if you're going to apply, ayan, yung school partner natin will going to give yung kanilang application fee for free. That's actually about 100 Canadian dollar. So nasa 4,000 pesos din yan. And what's out, kasi po sa mga nagbabalak pa na mas makatipid, nag-offer sila ng 3,000 na scholarship. Okay? So you will know more of their courses, ano yung mga student support na binibigyan nila, kaya standby po kayo kasi makakasama natin ang kanilang business development manager. Walang iba kundi si Miss Maria. So for now, para sa mga audience natin, and so we'll give everyone a time to tag their friends or share our Facebook Live para po, para po makapanood din sila. Okay? So, i-announce ko lang muna while everybody are tagging their friends. Ito, ang tabihanan niyo po mamayang gabi. Ayan, hinahanap ko lang ang ating poster. Ayan, mamayang gabi ay our second episode ng Malayang Talakayan. I will be with Anthony Sigua. So this is live po ng 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. sa DWBL Radio Philippines. Ayan, and if you are following their Facebook page, meron tayong Facebook Live din nakasama dyan. Okay? And so sa iba naman na nakikinig sa mga podcast, yan, if you are also into Instagram and YouTube, yan, yung mga episodes din ng Malayang Talakayan will also be available there. Okay? So maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga unang mga nakapanood na ng ating episode. And of course, next Saturday naman, ano naman yan, the Visa Center Live. Exciting po yung discussion namin sa the Visa Center Live on radio this coming next Saturday. It's because ang makakasama ko dyan ay isang naging client ng the Visa Center na permanent resident na po sa Australia. Okay, nandun yung family niya, nag-aaral yung mga kids. Aalamin natin yung naging total experience niya and how their family enjoy, syempre, yung kanilang pagiging permanent resident doon. Okay? So, antabayanan nyo yan. Alright? So now, syempre guys, alam ko medyo marami ng viewers natin, hindi ko na patatagalin. And isasama ko na sa ating screen ang kanilang Business Development Manager ng Niagara College dyan po sa Toronto, Canada. So, let's welcome Miss Maria. Yan, can you open your camera?
Hi! Hello. Hi, JK. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon sa lahat ng nanonood dito sa Philippines. Of course, sa Dubai, sa UAE. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you're going to stay because I promised you this is a very good opportunity, an opportunity that could change your lives forever. So, watch out lang and join us until the end.
Okay. So ito, Miss, alam ko, ready na ang presentation mo and we're going to play a couple of video advertisement.
Yes.
Guys, ito mga viewers natin bago po kayo ma-excite sa ano yung information na isi-share ni Miss Maria, may mga pa-video tayo, no, for you to see talaga ano yung campus nila at ano pa mga information na kailangan nyo i-prepare. So, siguro before the presentation, can we have your video ready or are you going to just play that insert doon? Okay, sige.
Yes, let me share my screen now so you can watch.
Mm-hmm. Ayan, para naman sa mga viewers natin, if you guys have questions as of now pa lang, okay, I know some of our attendees or our viewers nag-undergo na po ng ng free orientation, free assessment and free assessment and consultation na with some of our consultants. Alam ko yung ilan sa inyo may informations na. Pero if you wanted to clarify some more, yan, feel free po to write in our comment box. para po ma-share natin yan. Okay?
Can
So,
I put my screen now? Okay tayo or...
yes. Okay na. Alright, let's do it.
Maligayang pagdating sa Niagara College, Toronto. Ako si Erica at ngayon excited ako na i-tour kayo sa loob ng Niagara College, Toronto campus. Tignan natin kung ano-ano ang mga facility ang meron dito. Ang Toronto ang sentro ng turismo at negosyo sa Canada. Kilala din itong bilang pinakamalaking multicultural na siyudad sa bansa na nagsisilbing tirahan sa iba't ibang lahi na galing sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Matatagpuan sa downtown Toronto, binibigyan nito ng pagkakataon ang mga mag-aaral na matagpuan ng mga kanilang kumpanya para sa kanilang field placement, maging mga oportunidad para makapag-network. Matatagpuan ang Niagara College Toronto sa Education House Toronto na may lawak na 35,000 square foot. Makikita dito ang mga bagong silid-aralan, computer labs, isang napakagandang auditorium, student lounge, cafe na pinapatakbo ng mga estudyante at marami pang iba. Orihinal na itinayo noong 1910, siguradong maaanyayahan ang mga sinumbang makakakita dito. Hindi lang dahil sa kung gaano kaganda ang building, katabi ng institusyon ang France Restaurant na kilalang kilala din sa lungsod at maituturing na paboritong kainan ng mga mag-aaral. Ngayong nandito na tayo, huwag na nating patagalin pa. Tara na sa loob ng campus. Simulan natin sa unang palapag. Pumapasok na tayo sa student lounge. Nagtitipon-tipon ang mga mag-aaral, faculty at staff. Dito rin ginaganap ang mga event, activity at kung ano-ano pang mga pagdidiwang. Nandito naman ang Kisom Cafe, kung saan maaaring umorder ang mga estudyante ng NCT and Kisom ng kanilang pagkain at inumin. Mga mag-aaral mismo ang nagpapatakbo nito. At banda dito naman ang mga silid-aralan. At ito naman ang Student Services Department. Tinutulungan nila ang mga estudyante sa kanilang mga concern sa pag-aaral at sa mga paghahanap ng kanilang matutuluyan. Dito din matatagpuan ang Career Services Team at tungkulin nila ang pagtulong sa mga mag-aaral upang mapaunlad ang kanilang careers, maging sa pagsuporta sa kanilang paghahanap ng trabaho. Sila din ang nag-organize ng mga career fair, networking event, at mga workshop. Dito makikita ang kusina na pwedeng gamitin ng mga mag-aaral tuwing sila ay nasa campus. At dito tayo sa Learning Commons kung saan ang mga mag-aaral ay nagtipon-tipon upang mag-aral at gumawa ng kanilang assignments. At ngayon, nandito tayo sa ikalawang palapag kung saan makikita ang mga bagong silid-aralan at study spaces. Nandito naman tayo ngayon sa ikatlong palapag. Dito naman ay ang admissions at academic pathway departments. Katabi nito ay ang Department of Academic Affairs. Sa floor na ito, marami din tayong mga silid-aralan at computer labs. At nandito tayo ngayon sa ika-apat na palapag. Sa palapag na ito, makikita niyo ang IT support. Sila ang tutulong sa inyo kapag nagkaroon kayo ng technology issues. Dito rin matatagpuan ang interface room na kung saan pwedeng magdasal at magmuni-muni ang mga estudyante. At ngayon, nasa ikalimang palapag na tayo. Makikita niyo dito ang student lounge kung saan maaaring makihalubilo ang mga mag-aaral sa kapwa nila pagkatapos ng klase o tuwing break time. Tara, silipan natin ang mga bagong silid-aralan. Nandito naman tayo sa ibabang palapag. Makikita dito ang auditorium at ang pinakamalaking computer laboratory ng paaralan. Nandito na tayo sa loob ng auditorium. Alam niyo ba na kaya itong tipunin ng 100 mga mag-aaral? Dito ginaganap ang mga workshop, networking sessions at pag-host ng mga guest speaker. Dito sa computer lab, makita niyo ang maraming desktop computers na maaaring gamitin ng mga estudyante kapag hindi ginagamit sa klase o sa mga workshop. Nagkikita-kita ang mga mag-aaral dito upang gumawa ng project at assignment. Bago matapos ang ating tour, bibigyan namin kayo ng tips kung paano makarating dito sa campus. Madali lang makapunta dito gamit ang KTC subway service. Malalaman nyo na nasa College Station, subway stop dahil sa pagiging busy ng lugar. Ang Niagara College Toronto ay less than 20 steps lang mula sa subway station. Napapalibutan din ang campus ng mga naglalakihang bangko at corporate offices tulad ng CNN at CD Canada. Talaga namang ligtas ang lugar dahil malapit lang ito sa Toronto Police Headquarters. Maraming pwedeng mapuntahan at gawin na nakakainganyo sa loob lamang ng 10-minute walk. Run or ride mula sa campus. Kung hanap mo ay makakain, pwede mong puntahan ng mga restaurant, eatery at cafe. May mga malalapit na supermarket din na malapit lamang sa campus. Pagkatapos ng klase at gusto niyo makalanghap ng sariwang hangin, makikita niyo ang Queen's Park. Malapit lang din sa campus ang Eden Shopping Center, City Hall at Nathan Phillips Square, kung saan pwedeng maglibang ang mga estudyante at kumuha ng selfies. Alam niyo ba na sa loob ng isang taon, mahigit na 1.5 million bisita ang pumupunta sa Nathan Phillips Square para sa iba't ibang events tulad ng Cavalcade of Lights, pagdiriwang sa New Year, concerts at iba pa. Tuwing winter naman ay nagiging isang malaking outdoor ice rink ito. Hindi maikakaila na ang Toronto ay isa sa pinaka-diverse na lungsod sa buong mundo. Iba't ibang pagkain mula sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo ang maaari mong matikman sa lungsod na ito. Salamat muli sa panonood ng virtual campus tour na ito. Lubos namin kayong tinatanggap sa lumalawak naming pamilya dito sa Niagara College, Toronto.
Okay, sobrang exciting naman nun. Talagang as if na parang nasa campus na talaga tayo, no? So sa mga viewers natin dyan, Miss Maria, na lalo na yung talagang plano na talaga nilang mag-aral sa Canada. So at least they have that vision agad ngayon. Anong mangyayari, di ba?
Correct.
Na binibigay. Okay.
Yeah, that was true. That's why I always want to play the video before I start the school presentation so they will have an idea exactly what you said. Na parang ando na rin sila sa campus natin sa Toronto. At nakita ninyo that we are in the center of Toronto. We are specifically located in downtown Toronto. So, what does it mean? Mamaya sa presentation natin, malalaman nyo rin yan, of course. So now, without any further delay, I'm going to start with the school presentation. Let me share my screen now.
Okay. So while waiting, ayan, thank you so much muna kay Kate Hinog. She actually tagged Mark Anthony. And we have one viewer earlier, Jackson. You have any offer in Qatar? Unfortunately, sir, we don't have anything for Qatar as of now. So ito na-prepare natin yung screen. So I'm going to give you the floor, Miss Maria, para sa mga viewers natin, nakafocus sila of all the information na i-share mo sa kanila. So the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so again, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maria Papa, and I'm the Business Development Manager of Niagara College, Toronto. So I'm going to discuss to you this afternoon about Niagara College, Toronto programs, why you should study with Niagara College, Toronto, why Canada, why Toronto, admission requirements, application process, student services, ano yung maitutulong sa inyo yan, career support that we have, of course, housing and accommodation, then afterwards, we can proceed to the Q&A. Now, Niagara College po is one of the most established public college in Ontario, Canada, and it has been marketed to the Philippines for years already. Niagara College has 3 campuses. Our main campus is in Welland, wherein we have more than 130 plus programs. We have Niagara on the Lake campus, but this afternoon, this is in partnership with the Toronto School of Management. I'm going to discuss only Niagara College Toronto campus. As a public college, once you finish your program or you're studying Niagara College Toronto, you're going to have an eligibility to apply for a post-graduation work permit or what we call PGWP. So Toronto is the largest city in Canada. This is the center for business, culture, tourism, pinakamalaki pong industry ng hospitality and tourism is in the city of Toronto. So the program that we are offering is tailored to the location. These are the must-have programs in the city of Toronto. Very practical programs, very in-demand qualification. Pagka-graduate nyo, mayroon ka agad kayong makukuhang magandang trabaho. At the same time, is napakagandang qualification. So we have two categories of the program. We have undergraduate diploma. Under this, we have business general, business accounting, sales and marketing, and we have computer programming. Now, in the second category of the program, we have international business management, human resources management, hospitality and tourism management. I will discuss one by one later, of course, about the details of the program. So, ano yung advantage if you're going to study in Niagara College, Toronto? I know there's a lot of schools, halos ng mga colleges, Canada, other countries marketed to the Philippines now, napakaraming options. So, ano yung advantage ninyo? Why you should choose Niagara College, Toronto? First is napakaganda po ng location namin. Nakita nyo kanina yan sa campus tour natin. Ano ang connection ng location sa pagiging international student? First, ang una ninyong i-check dapat pag nag-a-apply kayo into any other schools in Canada, where it's a college or a university. University is okay, of course, and a public college. Why? Because pag sinabing university or public college in Canada, hindi nyo na po kailangang i-check pa kung ang program na ino-offer ay may eligibility sa work permit because meron. Okay? So, public college, university, Niagara College, Toronto is a public college. May eligibility ka agad kayo sa work permit after your study. So, in that sense, good tayo. Now, location is very, very important. As important as kung public college po ang inyong papasukan. In a sense that, pagdating nyo kasi sa Canada, most of us na mga Pinoy, mga kababayan natin, we are going to be a working student. Okay? Kung working student ka, natural, kailangan mo ng trabaho. As simple as that. Kung hindi po maganda ang location, location is everything. It doesn't mean na Canada, lahat po ng mga school ay nasa magandang location. You can check it in Google para makita ninyo kung nasa main city ang school na ina-applyan ninyo. Because kung nasa countryside yan, then medyo less po ang job opportunities. And syempre, hindi nyo pa alam ngayon yan because you're not in Canada yet. So I'm telling you now, based on experience, marami pong mga international student made mistake with that kind of assessment. Masyado silang nag-focus lang, okay, anong college, anong program, without even thinking, ano ba yung kailangan ninyo as an international student. In my experience, presentation, ang tanong palagi, may trabaho ba kaagad? So very much concerned tayo sa work opportunity. So why not? From the Philippines pa lang, i-assess nyo na yan by simply choosing the right location of the school kung saan kayo mag-aaral. You don't want to be in the situation, kagaya ng sinabi ko, like those students na pagdating sa Canada, reality hits them now. Anong nangyari? Walang masyadong trabaho. So anong option ng mga student na to? Lipat ng ibang eskwelahan. Well, that is okay. Walang problema. Lipat kayo ng school, any other school pagdating sa Canada. But the thing is, kung anong binayad mo dun sa school na in-apply mo from the Philippines is non-refundable already. And it's not the fault of the school or the college na pinili niyo po sila. So, sayang ang pera. So, again, less hassle para maayos ka agad, masustain ang living as an international student in Canada. If you're going to be a working student, piliin agad ang magandang location. And we can give you that in Niagara College, Toronto campus. Now, pagdating sa transportation, we have a very good transportation in the city of Toronto din. Meron tayong subway train which is connected to the whole city. And then, ang advantage nito, you can move from one place to another, accessibility and everything. So, pag nag-part-time jobs kayo, you get paid per hour, makakatrabaho kayo, mama-maximize ninyo yung 20 hours per week ninyo as an international student. And then, of course, you're working during holiday or your semestral break in Canada. Pagdating sa facilities, I'm not going to explain anymore. Kanina, na-play na sa campus tour natin, everything was shown. We have a very good career services then and support na binibigay sa aming mga student. I-discuss ko din po yan in details later sa ating susunod na discussion. Okay, another important thing na dapat ninyong i-check or important factor para makapag-decide kayo ng maayos what college or university are you going to choose in Canada. Tingnan niyo po yung reputation. And Niagara College is a very established public college na established in 1960s pa po. We have 3 campuses, Welland Campus, Niagara-on-the-Lake, and the Toronto Campus. We are in top 10 Canadian Research College for 6 years in a row and number 1 in 2019. Okay, in terms of the student satisfaction, we are ranked #1 college in student satisfaction for 8 consecutive years, a leader among 24 other colleges in Ontario, Canada. Okay, so why Canada? So this is one of the topic that I really want to discuss talaga. Kumbaga, dapat maintindihan nating mabuti because I know there's a lot of options. Ang daming countries ngayon na popular for international study. Why not? Maraming pagpipilian pa. Ano ba ang goal niyo as an international student? Unang-una, whether you go in this top country in the world din kagaya ng Canada, you're gonna get the same quality of life, quality of education, outstanding, affordable ang mga tuition fee, and then ang maganda pag sa Canada kayo, pag nakagraduate kayo, you're gonna get internationally recognized qualification, magagamit niyo whether you decide to work in other countries in the future, USA man yan, Europe, UK, other parts of the world, magagamit nyo. Canada is a very safe country and ang safety natin is very, very important. Especially now, marami tayong nag-apply as young as K-12. Nasa mga 18, 20 years old pa lang, nag-take na ng ganitong opportunity. So very safe po, hindi dapat mag-worry yung mga parents natin. Canada is a very safe country. But ano ang pinakamaganda sa Canada that set Canada apart from the rest of this country na popular din sa international study? Ang Canada lang po ang nag-offer ng direct opportunity sa mga international student as long as you're going to apply in a public college in Canada, may eligibility ka agad kayo para makapag-apply ng work permit or what we call the post-graduation work permit. So yun po ang pinaka magiging benefit na maganda kapag nag-aral kayo sa Canada. Other country, I'm not saying they're not giving you an opportunity for a post-graduation work permit but very specific. Canada, again, tandaan lang, public college, it doesn't matter whether it's a business program, IT, health-related, or hindi man health-related program, whether it's 1 year or 2 years, basta public college po, ma-eligibility ka agad kayo sa work permit. So bakit kailangan pang pahirapan ang sarili ninyo? Dito na tayo sa mas makakapagbigay sa inyo ng direct opportunity as an international student. Okay, so let me talk more about Toronto since ang location ng ating school is specifically in downtown Toronto. Toronto is the largest city in Canada, very multicultural with 250 nationalities studying, working, and living in it. Maraming Pinoy. Of course, kahit saan sa mundo, maraming mga Filipino. Like sa UAE ngayon, which is naka-live din tayo, ang daming mga Pinoy. So in that sense, hindi kayo masyadong mahirapang mag-adjust. They can probably help you in some ways, recommend you to part-time jobs, or probably recommend kayo sa mas murang accommodation while you are in Canada. Now, this is the perfect location for you as an international student. Why? Because while you're in the process of doing your international study, since napakaganda ng location natin, napakaraming job opportunity, you're gonna be able to maximize the job opportunity so less hassle, masusustain ang living as an international student. Pag nakatapos ng pag-aaral, hindi nyo na kailangan mag-move out pa into another city para lang makapaghanap ng mas magandang career opportunities in the future because again, everything is in here. Andito na ang malalaking negosyo, nandito ang malalaking hotels, restaurant, nandito ang pinakamalaking industry ng hospitality and tourism sa buong Canada. So wala na po kayong hahanapin pa. So what I'm trying to say here, you're going to start your journey by studying in Niagara College, Toronto. You're going to achieve your goal here as an international student. And ang pinakamaganda sa lahat, marami po kayong pwedeng gawin sa city ng Toronto. Hindi kayo maiinip dito. So while hindi kayo pumapasok sa school or kayo ay hindi nagpa-part-time job, at least give yourselves 1 day off. Mag-explore kayo sa city ng Toronto. This is one way, kung this is your first time coming to a big country like Canada, para mas madali kayong makapag-adjust, you have to embrace the system. And this is one way of doing that. You have to explore. Experience things. Marami tayong shopping center, museum, galleries, parks, and theater. So, pinakamaganda sa lahat, na-achieve ang goal as an international student ng less hassle because maraming job opportunities in the city of Toronto. At the same time, nag-enjoy pa po kayo. So this is a bonus. And this could be one of the best experience that you could have in your life kasi naging balance. Dapat balance ang life natin. Okay? Now, let's talk about the program, which is the most important part of our presentation. If you're going to apply sa ating undergraduate diploma, ang eligibility po, is kung kayo ay high school graduate sa old curriculum here in the Philippines, we can accept you provided that you have 2 years study on top of it. So whether it's an associate degree or naka-vocational kayo ng program sa Philippines ng 2 years or K-12 graduate kayo or bachelor degree holder kayo, can apply for this program. This is for 2 years. Lahat ng ating undergraduate diploma is for 2 years po. Ang intakes ay 3 times a year. We have the winter or the January intake, spring or May intake. We have fall or September intake. Ang tuition fee for 1 year is approximately 16,175.20 per year. Pwede po nakalahati lang. Hindi po kami nagpo-force na bayaran kaagad ang 1-year tuition fee. Kung kaya, why not? But ang required lang po ng school to be officially enrolled at makastart kayo ng klase is 8,000 Canadian dollar o kalahati po ng 1-year na tuition fee. Now, if you're going to ask me, babayaran pa kaagad ang tuition fee na yan para lang maka-apply sa school to get a letter of acceptance, the answer is no. You just need to meet the admission requirements, which is, i-discuss ko later kung ano yung mga kailangan nyo for admission, which is very, very madali. Do not worry about that. And ang ating admission fee supposed to be is 100 Canadian dollar or 4,000 pesos. But since nag-attend kayo ngayon ng ating live webinar with one of our trusted partner, which is the Visa Center, then i-waive na po natin yan as long as you are going to apply through them. Okay? I-waive na natin yung 4,000 pesos. So you heard it right, libre. Wala po kayong babayaran sa pag-apply sa school to get a letter of acceptance. Kailan babayaran ang tuition fee? Depende sa intake na ina-apply. Unfortunately, puno na po ang ating January intake. Ang pag-apply po ay dapat advance. So if you're going to apply, yung susunod is May na and September, open na tayo. You can apply as soon as possible. If May yan, ang deadline pa po ng tuition fee is about February 1. But you have to check yung inyong timeline. Hindi ba pwedeng beating the deadline because you need to give 3 to 4 months para sa visa application para before the start of the class ng May ay may visa na kayo at hindi po kayo ma-stress. Okay? Okay, now this is the program outline. This is one of the most popular undergraduate diploma namin because if you can see, complete na siya. We have computer applications, we have human resources, operation management here. We have supply management, we have accounting, we have project management. Okay, second is business accounting. So if you want to be an accountant in Canada, then you should take this program. 2 years din siya, same intake, winter, or January, spring, or May, fall, or September. Same din ang tuition fee natin. You can pay 1 year, half. Depends po sa inyong gustong terms of payment. At yung second sem, babayaran nyo na once you are in Canada. Okay, so ang patatlo ay sales and marketing. Same din ang eligibility. If you're in the retail industry or in the sales, then this is a very good program to apply. Okay, 2 years din siya. Same intake, same din po ang tuition fee. And you can be a manager kaagad sa Canada in a retail store as a retail manager kung kayo po ay makatapos ng program na to. Ang pang-apat is computer programming. This is one of the most in demand in the city of Toronto ng qualification. At the same time, ang taas po ng salary. 2 years din siya, same intake, and then same ang tuition fee. You can pay 1 year or half. But unlike the business program, that basically anyone can take a business program regardless of your background in terms of your education and work experience, ang computer programming is medyo specific. So you should have sa inyong background, at least in your education, IT kayo or computer programming, or you have the work experience in the industry. Para kung K-12 kayo, then you can apply for any program. Okay? Sunod is ating postgrad cert program. Ang una natin is International Business Management. So sa lahat ng postgrad cert, ang eligibility to take this program, you should have a bachelor degree dito sa Philippines. So dapat bachelor degree holder. Now, business program is a general program. Kahit anong background niyo, lalong-lalo na kung very contrasting, iba-iba ang natapos na degree, iba-iba ang work experience through the years. Very normal yan sa ating mga Pinoy because of the limitation of the job opportunities. Napo-force tayo na mag-work sa iba't ibang industry. So, hindi na kailangan mag-work pa because you can apply sa business program. International Business Management is a very good program. Postgrad po ito para siyang master program. This is for 1 year. Same intakes tayo 3 times a year and ang tuition is approximately 17,000 to 5.20 for 1 year. You can pay 1 year, you can pay in half din po. Pag nakagraduate, napakaganda rin ang career opportunity. You can be an import or export manager kaagad as an international banker in a custom broker. And this is just, by the way, as an example, of course, this is not limited to these career opportunities. Second one is human resources. So dito dapat meron kayong bachelor degree in human resources or any related degree, or you have a degree in psychology, or you have the work experience in the industry. So this is for 1 year then, and then an intake natin is 3 times a year then. We have winter or January, spring or May, and fall or September at same ang tuition then, and it comes with a field placement or co-op for 300 hours as part of the program. Okay? So, ang sunod is Hospitality and Tourism Management. So, this is the program na hindi pwedeng mawala, no? Kasi, why nandito po sa city ng Toronto, ang pinakamalaking industry ng hospitality and tourism. So, hindi pa pwedeng mawala ito. Very, very in-demand qualification. So, if you have a degree in hospitality and tourism, any other related degree, or you have the work experience in the industry, please apply for this program. This is postgrad then for 1 year. Same intake, 3 times a year, same tuition fee din po. Palagi ko pong sinasabi sa aking mga presentation ng pagiging international student is an investment. Okay? But itong investment na I promise you na wala po kayong talo. Why? While nag-invest kayo sa inyong education, unang-una, ano ang magiging benefit ninyo as an international student? Pagiging international student is the fastest way to come to Canada. That's one thing. Padalawa po, ang pagiging international student, yes, it is an investment, but ang makukuha ninyong education is internationally recognized qualification. And because of that education, magkakaroon kayo ng eligibility to apply ng post-graduation work permit o yung work permit after your study. And as an international student, kung ikaw ay married, you have your children, pwede mong isama ang iyong spouse to work under open work permit, full-time job, while nag-aaral ka in Canada. And you can bring your children with you under 17 years old and they can study for free until high school in Canada. So tell me, malaki po bang investment ang 8,000 Canadian dollar having all these kind of benefits as a start pa lang po sa pagiging international student in Canada, and there are more opportunities awaiting you there. Okay? So, dapat pag-isipan ninyong mabuti. At kung meron kayong mga question regarding everything, of course, our agent, which is the Visa Center, is here to assist you. And after this, you can have a one-on-one consultation with them to know more about the process. Now, let me discuss about the admission requirements. Okay? Very simple lang ang admission requirements natin. Kung undergraduate diploma ang i-apply ninyo, kailangan lang ng high school, yung Form 137, your high school diploma. And then kung kayo po ay may 2 years na study required, dapat na may TOR kayo and diploma. Kung K-12, add lang ang K-12 TOR and diploma. If you're a bachelor degree holder, of course, pwede rin kayo mag-take ng ating diploma program. So add lang ng college TOR and diploma. If you're a married woman, just add the marriage certificate para sa proof of name change kasi nag-iba na po yung surname from the diplomas at sa ating passport. Now, if you're going to apply dun sa ating postgrad programs, eligibility dapat bachelor degree holder. So, I don't need na po ng mga high school requirements pa or credential. I just need your college diploma, your college TOR, a scanned copy of your passport, and if you're a married woman, marriage certificate. Now, pagdating sa proof of English proficiency test, wait. So, anong ibig sabihin? Wala na po kaming required ng IELTS or any other form of English proficiency test. Even English of instruction as a medium of English instruction, yung MOI na tinatawag natin or English certificate, no need na po. So, hindi na po kayo pahirapan pa. Okay, scholarship. Now, na-mention ko kanina na we are giving scholarship. You can see here, ang ating Southeast Asia scholarship which is applicable sa mga Filipinos is 2,000 Canadian dollar. But if you're going to apply now through our partner, the Visa Center, we can give you as much as 3,000 Canadian dollar. Okay? So malaking scholarship na po yan sa public college in Canada, and you can check that because ang other public college is not giving a scholarship at all. So ang 3,000 Canadian dollars is about 120,000 pesos na. How it works, kung kayo po ay nag-apply na sa school, nabigyan kayo ng letter of acceptance, deducted po yan sa tuition fee ninyo. Now, kung babayaran ng 1 year in full ang tuition fee, deducted agad ang 3,000, plus meron pa po kayong additional 500 Canadian dollar na scholarship. So 3,000 500 Canadian dollar ang matitipid ninyo. But again, we're not forcing everyone to pay 1 year. Pwede po tayo ng kalahati lang per semester installment payment. Kung kalahati lang munang binayad, so paano binabawas ang scholarship? Kalahati din po muna, 1.5. Then once you're in Canada, pag nagbayad na kayo ng second semester, then we will deduct the other 1,500. But wala na po kayong additional 500 cut because yan po ay bonus lang pag nagbayad kayo in full ng 1 year kaagad. Okay? And these are the student services we are providing. Career services support. So the moment you start your program in Niagara College, ito kaagad ang mga services will help you in terms of personal branding, career development workshop, resume writing. We will support you sa job application process, lahat ng mga networking events, career fair, job fair. So very guided kayo at i-help kayo ng school. Maganda na ang location natin. Mayroon pang career services support. So hindi na kayo magda-doubt or matatakot pa na hindi ka agad magkakatrabaho. At as of January 1, 2022, 15 Canadian dollar na po per hour ang ating magiging minimum wage in the city of Toronto or in whole Ontario. Okay, and another bonus, we have partner companies na rin where you can apply immediately. And this partner companies po is marami pa pong nadagdag. Hindi po lang itong nasa screen ngayon. It's not updated yet. So marami kayong extra help na manggagaling sa school in terms of sa ating trabaho. Now, pagdating sa housing or accommodation, one of the major concern ng mga international student, kasi kung wala naman daw ng relatives or kakilala saan titira, walang kailangang problemahin because we can help you with that. So now, mag-focus muna sa pag-apply sa school for admission and the visa. At least alam ninyo. After that, merong assistance ang school pag kailangan nyo na. Just go to our website under housing. We have in partnership with Forstay Canada, Casa Toronto, LiveNet. We have homestay as well. At ito po is mga trusted at malalaking mga housing companies in Canada accommodation. At para siyang Airbnb wherein mamimili lang po kayo kung magkano kaya ng budget ninyo at of course kung anong type ng accommodation ang gusto ninyo. Okay? Now, payment, we can discuss that later, but we are accepting major credit cards, direct debit card na ina-accept ay USA lang po. Wire transfer or bank-to-bank is very much acceptable, but we have our own payment portal. Now, paano nag-work yung ating PGWP? You study 1-year program, 1 year ang work permit ninyo. Kung 2 years po ang inyong study, you can have up to 3 years na work permit. But, ang 1-year program po is very flexible. Ibig sabihin, kung nag-apply ka ng 1 year na postgrad at you decide, pag nasa Canada na kayo, to extend your study, pwedeng-pwede. We call that 1+1. So how it works, nag-apply ka, for example, ng International Business Management. Then sa second year, nag-apply ka ng Human Resources Management. So ano po ang naging advantage ninyo? Nagkaroon kayo ng dual o double qualification. At the same time, naging 2 years pa po ang length ng inyong study, which will give you up to 3 years na eligibility sa work permit. Ang maganda, kung dual ang qualification, mas magiging solid ang inyong job opportunities pagdating ninyo sa Canada. At the same time, of course, ang kagandahan nito, 2 scholarship din ang makukuha ninyo. Kasi kung nag-aral kayo ng 1 year, sa second year nag-extend, that's another 1 year, so you will get another 3,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. So this is the end of my presentation. So now let's get back to our host, the Visa Center, Mr. Juni.
Ayun. Okay, so we are back. Ayan, thank you so much, Miss Maria, sa napakagandang informative na presentation na yan. Sorry kahit ako.
Parang ikaw na malat sa akin, sir, no?
Grabe, yung information kasi po, iba yung presentation natin ngayon. Kasi from the documents na kailangan nilang i-prepare up to yung accommodation na cover natin, yung courses na present mo din, na-explain mo din ano yung mga level of education na attainment na mga applicant natin. At least na-cover natin yon. Plus, syempre, yung napagandang scholarship na naghihintay para sa kanila. Ayun, nabulunan ako kumain kasi ako ng saging. Okay, so yun natin sa lahat. Kapag nagla-live po kayo, okay, kumain ng saging. Kaya nag-ready ako ng tubig. Okay. Anyway, we have a very good number of viewers as of now and people are really interacting sa comment section pa lang kanina. Pero syempre, balikan natin kasi nga, you did mention about this scholarship and one of our viewer already asked about that. Kasi 3,000 Canadian dollar, kahit malaking pera yun, no, in peso.
Correct. 120,000. 120,000.
Correct. So ang tanong, kasi nga most of our viewers now is mga interested na eh. Kasi some of our consultants already invited viewers for this special session. Ano yung kailangan nilang gawin? Ano yung qualifications? Kailan nila ito maa-avail? Yung mga ganun. Can you say something about that?
Kailangan po, meron kayong napakataas na grade. No, I'm joking only. Wala po kaming any requirements. Ang ating requirements lang is to apply through the Visa Center. That's it. We will give you the 3,000 Canadian dollar scholarship. Wala na pong iba.
Okay, so wait. Gusto ko yan.
Wala.
So for example, waive na yung 100 Canadian dollar as application fee, tapos kapag nagbayad na ako ng tuition, then applicable na yung scholarship right away.
We'll give it to you straight away. The moment you get your letter of acceptance, awarded na, makikita nyo is 3,000 Canadian, black and white po yan. So hindi kayo magdadot, ay baka ano lang yun, for marketing purposes lang yung napanood ko or whatever, because you have the copy ka agad po ng awarded na 3,000 Canadian dollar scholarship.
Okay, so I think no sa mga viewers natin ngayon, if you guys are watching coming from different Facebook pages na meron kami or nasa YouTube channel namin, I think this is the best option na meron po tayo because of that scholarship na binibigay right away. So siguro kailangan nyo na lang balikan ang inyong mga consultant, okay? And then mag-set na kayo ng final discussion on how are you going to start your application. Kasi yung courses na ino-offer from Niagara College, na-cover nyo halos yung yung kung saan mas madami yung mga Pilipino din na nandun. Plus the opportunity na sinasabi mo nga na meron tayong work permit lahat ng courses na ino-offer nyo, and that's really important, guys, ha? Lalo na sa mga viewers natin kasi syempre po, lalo na yung may mga plano dyan na maging permanent resident doon, kapag nagkaroon kayo ng work permit na kasi sa Canada under Niagara College, definitely it will give you more time to process yung permanent residency application mo, for you also to gain more experience pa, diba? Kasi nga as a student, you only have 20 hours per week na pwedeng gawin. So now, sige, guys, take note nyo na yan, please. This is the best offer. Yung scholarship na binibigay niya, that's 100,000. Imagine niyo yung average nung nung cost na makukuha nyo. Kasi sinasabi ni Ms. Marie kanina, yung pag-aaral po sa Canada is really a good investment because it will definitely give you a better career because you have that diploma na from Canada mismo. Second, yun. Second, of course, you can bring your family. Ito pong kagandahan ng Canada kasi while you are just being an international student, pwede mo lang dalhin yung family mo, yung spouse, yung partner, yung kids. So now, the kids can actually study for free while being an international student, correct?
Yeah, international student pa lang po yan. Marami na po kayong benefits na makukuha. And that's a benefit from a public college. Again, kung hindi po public college ang in-apply nyo sa Canada, you have to be very careful kasi hindi na po kayo ma-approve ng open work permit and you cannot bring your family with you in Canada. So dapat aware kayo dyan. That's the latest update since last year po. So dapat aware ang lahat para mas maging right yung inyong path to becoming an international student. At the same time, kagaya din nung sinabi ko po kanina, bakit napakaganda ang pagiging international student? Because again, this is the fastest way to come to Canada. That's one thing. And of course, if you have this kind of opportunity in the future, kung mag-aral ka ng 2 years, up to 3 years ka agad ng eligibility sa work permit. So we're talking about 5 years na po that you can legally stay in Canada.
So 5 years na libre yung study ng mga kids, plus your partner or your spouse is allowed to work. So
work full-time.
Full-time. So,
5 years din, 5 years din naka-full-time job ang ating spouse.
Oh. So yun guys, again, I'd like to mention, we are offering free assessment and consultation. All you need to do is just contact us. Ang aming WhatsApp number at ang aming landline is nandyan. Plus, if you have an updated CV na, better po to send that to our email, which is info@visacenter.pe. Then i-mention nyo po yung date and time that you are available para po ma-arrange ng team namin na magkaroon kayo ng one-on-one. Kasi po, through assessment kasi, our consultant will identify yung profile nyo as we say, as family, sino yung mas primary applicant, for example. So, sobrang ganda po ng international student visa pathway papuntang Canada. Plus, yung very enticing na offer ng Niagara College, it's very hard to say no. Pero ito na, balikan natin yung mga comment na ilang mga viewers muna natin, Miss Maria.
But I just want to clarify, lahat ng offer natin is for Niagara College Toronto campus lang po. Okay, because we have 3 campuses. Toronto campus.
Alright, so malinaw yun guys ha. And ito na, sabi ni Jackson, do you have sorry. Si John Sam, how about po dito sa Pinas? Kakauwi ko lang po kasi galing ng Saudi. John Sam, don't worry po. We have actually 4 offices na po sa Pilipinas. Okay, we have 2 in Nueva Ecija, we have 1, yung bagong bukas sa Bulacan, and then we have 1 in Batangas, and soon po, magbubukas din tayo sa Ortigas. Bakit ba ako nabubulunan?
Ikaw napagod sa pagsasalita.
And then aside from that, Sir Jong, ayun po, if you happen to be a little far from yung offices na meron kami, online naman po ibinibigay nating consultation. So you don't have to come to our office. Lahat naman po ng transaction. Kaya kahit yung mga viewers natin who are from other country, you don't need to go to United Arab Emirates para po mag-apply. Online yung assessment, online yung submission ng documents, online din yung pagpapa-enroll nyo sa Niagara College hanggang sa makumpleto yung process nyo. So wala pong magiging problema yun. Okay? So here we have from Marita, watching here in Kuwait po, ma'am and sir. Ayan, sa lahat mga taga-Kuwait dyan. Ayan, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. To Faith, ayan, nagtatanong siya kung may office na tayo sa Abu Dhabi at nireplyan tayo ng ating team. And po, nasa lang po yan, opposite lang po yan ng Jollibee, dyan po sa Hamdan Street. Okay? Thank you, Ate Eva. Ayan, sinasabi niya na basahin daw natin yung mga comments. Ayan, thank you so much. Now, na-mention mo kanina, waive ang IELTS. Right? And ang dami po, for Filipino guys, this is our advantage, no? Kasi especially for studying sa Canada, waive po yung ating IELTS. Pero Miss Maria, just a clarification, kung waive po yung IELTS, do we have to take any like English test na mas lighter version or talagang hindi na kailangan?
No need. We don't even require English certificate po or yung ating MOI, Medium of English Instruction is not even required. So kung ano lang yung mention ko kaninang academic documents, depende sa ina-applyan. Kung diploma or postgrad, yun lang po ang kailangan i-provide, which is very basic, diploma, TOR, scan copy of passport, and that's it.
Ayun. Ito naman, thank you so much syempre sa pag-salute ni Melissa Diaz and to everyone who tagged their friends. Ayan, nasagot na natin yung tanong dito ni Faith Hinog. Ayan, ito na sabi naman ni Justice Chimps, I hope your live will be recorded so that we can follow when we are free. Yeah, Miss Justice, don't worry. After our Facebook Live, it will be saved right away. So you can go back at any time you are free. Maybe some of our viewers kasi baka naka-duty sila during weekend. So at least they can watch it after their duty. So don't worry po. Okay? And sabi ni Faith, I graduated BSHM po and I want to study hospitality management din po sa Canada. Pwede ba ako makapag-apply kami ng OWP kahit di pa kami married ng partner ko?
Yeah. As long as you've been together for a long time, you can qualify as a common law partner. Pwede po yan.
Yes, yan po ang kagandahan sa Canada guys. Para sa mga viewers natin, lalo na yung mga hindi ko po kasal, you just need to provide documents, okay, na magpapatunay that you've been living together. So siguro if you have the same address or billing, and don't worry, yung team po ng The Visa Center will going to help you kung paano po yan. At kahit yung same-sex partners, ayun po pwede siyang i-accept ng Canadian government. Okay? Dito, sabi naman ni Ray Mauricio, until when po dapat mag-apply bago i-valid yung scholarship? This is a very good question, Ms. Maria. So yung offer nyo na 3,000 Canadian dollar, which is an automatic scholarship na support na binibigay nyo sa student, meron ba tayong expiration?
Yes. At the moment po, it's valid for May and September 2023 intakes. Kasi nagbabago-bago rin po ang ating mga scholarship. So, I suggest if you really want to be in Canada next year, then you should apply as soon as possible. to get that scholarship, whether it's on the May intake or the September 2023 intake, applicable po parehas ang 3,000 Canadian dollar.
Okay, so that's May of 2023, guys. Pero mind this, ha? Kasi nga po, of course, yung campuses, di ba, yung classrooms, may limited number of students lang allowed.
Okay.
Kaya nga po, we are suggesting
Kaya,
that you have to apply now. Di ba? Kasi mamaya, mag-close na yon, so wala na. Sayang yung opportunity.
Year na. next year na.
Next year na. So, sayang po yung opportunity kasi unang-una po, so you 100,000 mahigit is a big money, no? Makakatulong kasi maraming pa ulit-ulit na nanonood sa atin dito. They're just waiting for a good offer talaga. And Niagara College Toronto has the best offer as of now. So take advantage of that. Okay, mag-start na kayo ng application nyo. Kasi nga, pag-usapan natin, Miss Maria, no? Kasi baka wino-worry nila, tiga lang, hindi pa ready ang pera ko pang bayad sa tuition. So ulitin ko lang, although you mentioned that already earlier, the question is how much do I need ba na ibayad muna as my initial tuition para at least makapag-ready na ako ngayon?
Yeah, actually, pag ready ka nang mag-apply ng visa, dapat magbayad ka na kaagad ng iyong tuition fee because you cannot apply for a visa. Titingnan ng immigration officer yung official receipt mo from the school. And I suggest, if you want to get a higher chance of visa approval, 50% po ang nire-required ng school to be able to be officially enrolled. So kung ang tuition fee for 1 year is around 16,000 Canadian dollar less the scholarship na yan, is around mga 8,000 plus Canadian dollars. So sabihin na natin roughly 350,000 pesos ang kailangan yung i-prepare para sa school tuition fee. Now, nag-accept din kami ng deposit lang na 3,000 Canadian dollar, which is around 120,000 pesos. But kayo yung mag-take ng risk. No, if you don't want to pay yung 50% kaagad to apply for a visa, it's okay. But sa akin lang, do not waste your time, do not waste your money, doon na tayo sa sigurado. So I highly recommend to pay at least 50% kaagad ng inyong tuition fee ninyo. At the end of the day, you don't get the visa, then you don't come to Canada.
Okay, so now, for example, they have that half lang ng kanilang tuition, yung budget na mayroon sila ngayon. So, kahit ba 50% payment lang ako, can I still enjoy yung scholarship na yon?
Yes, scholarship it will be the same. But of course, yung pagbabawas ay chop-chop din. 1.5 muna. Pag nagbayad ka ng second semester in Canada kasi nag-installment ka ng tuition,
tsaka 7.5 na lang, ang kailangan nilang i-ready, hindi na not 7.5,
yes.
kasi 8,000, no?
8,000 plus. 8,000 plus Canadian dollar ang kailangan i-prepare.
Okay, that's very good. Ito, may mga sunod-sunod tayong
Pero
question dito.
ito pa rin nila, yung kagaya nung in-explain ko kanina, hindi sila magda-doubt na, uy, baka hindi ibigay ang kalahati. Because the moment you get your letter of acceptance, nakalagay na, awarded na po ang 3,000 Canadian dollar. Doon sa parang second to the last page, doon sa parang invoice, kung magbabayad kayo ng installment or 1 year, nakalagay doon kung paano binabawas ang scholarship. Makikita nyo po.
Okay, very good. So we have here from Faith, if gusto ko po mag-start September 2023 po, pwede po ba mag-start ng application as early as now?
Yes.
Well, I think the answer is yes. Pero yung scholarship?
Scholarship, yes. Pwede na rin makuha ang scholarship. So, nakuha mo na ang scholarship mo. At the same time, maaga ka makapag-prepare para sa visa application mo, then that would be enough time for everything. Kasi pag ang school, hindi rin kasi nila naisip nung iba ng school is just the beginning. After the school, mahaba pa pong proseso, magka-compile ka pa ng mga maraming documents for the visa application. So, dapat inuuna talaga ang school because ang pag-apply laging advance. Kagaya ngayon, we're just in August, wala na po kaming January intake. Puno na po. That's why, ang ino-offer natin ay May na at September. Kaya kala po kasi nung iba, porque, uy, May na or September pa, tsaka na tayo mag-apply, matagal pa pala. Hindi po ganun ang pag-apply.
Kasi yung school, guys, and for everyone to know, hindi lang siya para sa mga Pilipino. Okay, so all nationalities from all over the world are actually enrolling dito sa Niagara College. So syempre yung room nila, kapag na-maximize na yung seating capacity, hindi naman po pwede na magdagdag pa. Yun yung reason. So this is a good plan kay Miss Faith na she will start yung kanyang application kahit September of 2023 na intake pa yung pupunta niya.
Yeah,
okay.
And mind you guys, you're very, very lucky because in the whole Southeast Asia and most of the countries that we are marketing Niagara College Toronto, ang Philippines lang ang isa sa wave po ang IELTS because, mga Filipinos tayo, we have a very high English proficiency test. That's why very lucky tayo.
Ayan. At saka yung question niya, pwede daw mag-part-time during sem break? Yes, ang kagandahan dito is
Full-time.
Full-time
Full-time.
classes during spring break.
Term break. Yeah.
Oo, pero po, kapag nag-aaral ka, Miss Faith,
20
pwede
hours.
ka rin part-time. Now, question, Miss Maria, ilang days normally yung klase nila in a week? Ayan,
So, eto na, ang pinaka-exciting sa lahat. Ang pasok sa school ay 2 to 3 days lang po and 3 to 5 hours lang. Okay? So you have plenty of time. You have plenty of time, yes, to do your part-time jobs, which is allowed kayo legally to work 20 hours per week. Marami pa po kayong time na nagtrabaho kesa nag-aral.
Okay, so thank you so much. Nagsubmit na pala siya ng CV niya. Ayan, nagtanong na kanina dito si Miss Fredelit. And nasagot na rin natin yan. Then yung office po ng Abu Dhabi, ayan, na-mention na namin, inulit niya lang siguro. Ay, ano nangyari? Okay, yes po. Tinatanong niya yung office daw sa Abu Dhabi is open during weekdays. Yes po, wala pong walang close. Kung hindi nagsasarado yung office natin, we have staff na naka-rotate yung mga schedule nila. Kaya mas open po tayo during weekend kasi nga po, mas marami sa mga kababayan natin, yun yung free time nila to process or to start their application. Yan, to cleanse, ayan, thank you daw. And sabi ni Jom, Sir Ma'am, high school graduate yung high school grad yung business sales marketing po, may open po ba ng January? Wala
Ay,
na
no. May na po tayo. But, kung ready ang application mo, let's say, kompleto ang documents mo, you're ready na to go in, because mabilisan to. Imagine mo ilang months na lang to January plus the visa application pa. And your finances is ready, you can submit your CV as soon as possible to the visa center. I might be able na ihabol ka for January intake. Basta ready application. But no promise, ha?
Okay, sige, let's take the chance, di ba? So, at least kung maisingit pa yan or magawa ng paraan. But then, as of now, kaya nga, this is the reason why you have to start your application as early as now. So, sabi ni Ms. Faith, tinatanong niya yun sa common law partner, yung basic requirement to provide. Basta po, mas maganda kung if you have, normally, mas maganda yung may mga legal documents. For example, maybe bank, yung bank account nyo, joint bank account, or let's say you own a property na magkasama kayong dalawa ang pangalan, or you have the same residence, ganon, or yung mga tipo ganon. Marami po. So, Ma'am Faith, contact us, okay, for a free assessment para po mas malaman nyo ano yung mga pwedeng mga documents that you can provide to prove na you are living together, okay? Ito, ahilo muna kay G Salonga na nanonood. Ayan, thank you so much. To Ray Mauricio, good to hear, Ma'am and Sir. We're planning to apply May intake. Okay, thank you so much po. To Jom ulit, high school grad lang po ako, more on sales ang experience ko. At yun po ang gusto kong kunin na course. Yung business sales marketing po, may open po ba na January?
High school grad po, old curriculum, or sa ating may K-12 ka na? Because unfortunately po, kung high school grad lang sa old curriculum, we're not discriminating here, by the way, but the reason kaya hindi kami nag-a-accept ng high school grad lang sa old curriculum, pag in-assess po ng admission, parang lumalabas po kayo na kulang sa 2 years undergraduate ng high school. So we are requiring 2 years study on top of that. So kung K-12, yes, pwede, or meron kang 2 years na vocational program. But kung high school graduate lang, huwag kang ma-discourage because of course, we can accept you in our main campus, in our Welland and Niagara-on-the-Lake campus. So what you do, you submit your CV rin kay La Sir Junie and the Visa Center team, and they will submit it para sa assessment sa Niagara College on the Lake or the Welland campus.
Okay, may question ako tungkol dyan. Kasi, syempre, marami sa mga OFW na high school graduates sila, old curriculum. Kasi nga, kumbaga, ginugol na nila yung panahon nila sa pagtatrabaho abroad. And this opportunity na nalaman nila from us, di ba, now they can bring their family, plus all those benefits, okay, na maaari nilang ma-experience. Do you have other options ba na kunyari, can I take like other course muna bago yung pinakagusto kong course?
Sa main campus, sa main campus lang po namin, unfortunately.
So, pwede?
Yes, with the Toronto campus po, ay yung mga program na ino-offer is wala po yung ganung level na pwede nilang i-apply. And in our main campus, we have 130 plus na program. So, andun ang maraming options, vocational programs, as you said, na they can take muna for now para sa kanilang level of qualification just to come to Canada. And of course, they can, they have already like the option naman always to extend their study.
Okay, so that's very good, guys. Kaya whatever profile na meron po kayo, we will find solution, okay? just need to avail our free assessment. This is a very good question and very sensitive para sa lahat. Kasi, na-mention mo kanina, no, mataas na yung per hour dyan sa Toronto kasi na parang nasa $15 na per hour. Pero yung rough, estimation lang, Miss Maria, how much yung cost of living, let's say, nakakailanganin ng isang ordinary Filipino na nag-aaral dyan?
Well, it actually it depends. Ang ating housing, yung mga student ko, nakaka-rent sila sometimes 600, 700 sa bahay. Sometimes mura pa yan kung sila ay may mga ka-share. So that's why lagi kong ina-advise, since we have this accommodation na pwede nilang mamili habang nasa Pilipinas pa lang once they get the visa, kung walang kakilala, magkuha lang kayo ng short term. Do not get kaagad ng long term na, na rent or whatever. Kasi once you're in Canada, marami kayong makikilalang Pinoy, trust me, na nagpapaupa. So mas makakamura po kayo doon sa kanila. At maganda po ang mga bahay doon. It doesn't mean na sharing kayo ay parang sabihin na natin nakagaya dito sa atin. I'm sorry na ang pangit ng ating mga accommodation doon po is very, very maganda. Very, very safe. Kung kayo po ay may ka-share, 2 bed pa rin po kayo. Hindi po kayo mag-share in 1 bed. And of course, hindi naman kayo makikishare sa lalaki or babae. So maganda at kompleto yan. Usually fully furnished. So kompleto kayo sa mga kailangan nyo sa bahay. So in that sense, pwede kayong mag-cancel anytime dun sa binook ninyo from the Philippines. Yun ang kagandahan ng ating housing. Tapos pagdating sa mga gastusin, normal, yes, nasa city kayo, medyo costly ng konti. But this is my take on it. Mas okay sa akin na andun ako sa marami akong panggastos because marami akong trabaho kahit medyo mataas ang cost of living. Kesa doon ako sa area na konti nga po ang inyong gagastusin pero wala naman ako masyadong trabaho. Mas masakit sa ulo yon, di ba? It's just how you...
Normal yun. Kapag mataas ang cost of living, ibig sabihin mataas ang pasahod sa area na yan.
And how you do it is you adjust. Ikaw ang mag-a-adjust. Huwag kang masyadong maging magastos. Matuto kang mag-budget.
Oo, pero kasi if they have their family, yun ang kagandahan, guys. Kasi nga, your spouse, your partner, can work full-time. So
Tulong
ikaw, if nag-aaral ka, you're still allowed to work. Yung income ng dalawa. Plus yung savings nyo, since your kids can study for free, di ba? So yun yung look at the brighter side of the story lagi. So matotal, makakatipid ka rin talaga. Okay, we have another question. Ayan, may mga couple of questions naman tayong babasahin. Kasi nag-overtime na sa atin si Miss Maria. About sa course po, any course po na pwede i-take, even not related on your college course or current job occupation?
That's a very good question. Correct. Because marami tayong ino-offer na business program. So again, ang business program is isa sa pinakamagandang program to apply because it doesn't matter kahit ano pong inyong background. Inyong work, ang inyong natapos, hindi po kayo pwedeng questionin. Madali po siyang i-justify because why not? Anyone can take a business program. Meron din po akong mga student na ang case is nasa inline sila sa mga medical. For example, nursing graduate siya, working as a nurse din, pero nag-apply po ng business program at ang bilis na approve ang visa. So again, it doesn't matter as long as you apply for the business program. Huwag naman yung super specific like mag-hospitality ka, wala kang ka-background. Medyo tagilid tayo sa visa dyan. Or mag-human resources ka. That's why always go for a business program. But ang maganda dyan, hindi po siya kagaya ng other country na yung mga specific qualification lang ang may eligibility sa work permit. Because public college in general, kahit anong program, kahit business program man yan, eligible na rin po kayong mag-apply ng post-graduation work permit.
Okay, so that's good news. Ayan para sa mga kababayan natin. And ito pa, from Mel, ayan medyo mahaba. Sabi niya, hello po, from Saudi, working in a construction company po and planning to study for January of 2023 intake sana. Pero of course, pwede i-takes in Niagara College for bachelor degree holder, specifically related to construction field. Do you have any related course?
Meron po kami ng mga carpentry na programs but it's in main campus ng Niagara College. So what I said, Sir Mel, is you submit your CV then sa the visa center team so they can recommend you to our main campus.
Okay, this is a money discussion again, sabi ni Faith. So yung proof of fund, ayan. So alam natin nga kapag Saudi Arabia tuloy, kapag Canada, hindi naman siya nire-require yung proof of fund, pero kailangan you have the means to cover your your cost of living expenses doon sa Canada. So at least you still have money at least in the bank na
Yep.
na kaya mong i-sustain. Kung hindi man siya actual na cash in the bank, siguro at least like someone that can sponsor you in case of let's say
Correct.
medyo malagay ka sa alanganin, someone that can support you. It can be your family, it can be your brothers and sisters, yung mga tipong ganon. So,
We call that
Oo.
Yeah.
Okay, sabi ni Mel, correction po, January 2024 intake since end of contract.
Oh,
Yes,
January 2024 po ay hindi pa po nagbubukas hanggang September 2023 pa lang.
2024, that's like 2 years from now. Medyo malayo po siya.
Next year naman, pwede na siya mag-apply. Mga middle of next year, pwede na yan si sir.
Okay, so dito, wala pong working visa. Well, JC, ayan, so unfortunately, I don't know, let me check with our team kasi if we're still offering yung mga working visa ng pa-Canada, pero I think naka-hold mo na yun for now. So dito, sabi ni Ray, question po ulit, can I use my life insurance as proof of fund?
No.
Do you have knowledge about that, Miss Maria?
No, not at all. Okay, a proof of funds po, how it is like, meron kasi yung computation and the general, information I can give everyone here. Nagbe-base po yan sa 1-year living expenses ninyo sa Canada, yung inyong 1-year na tuition fee din. Okay? So, kailangan talaga yan is money that in your bank. Or, yung tinatawag nating sponsorship. It cannot be in the form of yung insurance, in the form of your assets. It should be in monetary form. Okay? Your money in the bank. But again, it doesn't have to be under your name kung kukuha kayo ng sponsor. Yun yung tinatawag nating sponsorship, and this sponsor should be related to you. And ang kailangan lang nilang i-provide is bank statement and affidavit of support. That's it.
So yun, at saka guys, don't worry, no? Kasi nga, like I said, the Visa Center has more than 20 years of experience processing different visa. And when it comes to justification of your intention of studying to Canada po, wala po tayong magiging problema. Yan po yung forte ng the Visa Center. Pero yung sinasabi niya kasi about life insurance, so kailangan, pinag-uusapan dito yung intangible assets mo, di ba? So parang, siguro pwede kunyari may bahay at lupa ka, car, or businesses, yung mga tipong ganun, I think that can somehow also help you with your, parang, source
As
of funds.
additional. Yeah, additional. Pero ang titingnan pa rin nila as proof of funds is the money in the bank po. Hindi in the form of assets.
Okay, so I think we covered a lot of questions. And thank you so much sa lahat po ng mga nagpasa na ng kanilang mga CV. Ayan, at nag-message na sa ating Facebook pages. Ayan, so Miss Maria, ayan, super thank you sa napakagandang presentation ngayon under Niagara College, Toronto. Kaya guys, sa lahat po ng mga viewers po natin, ulitin lang natin, especially those who are our late tuners. Okay, the Niagara College po sa Toronto, Canada is offering $100 Canadian waive sa kanilang application fee plus automatic po yung scholarship. Hindi mo kailangan maging bibo muna bago mo ma-avail yun, or hindi mo kailangan mag-aral muna doon ng at least 6 months or 1 year bago nila i-offer yun. For as long as you enrolled, okay, and paid for your at least 50% of the tuition fee, applicable na po yun. So, huwag nyo na pong sayangin yung opportunity na yan. Siguro, parang words of wisdom, ayan. Miss Maria, para sa mga viewers natin ngayon na nanonood, it's either live or not. Bago tayo mag-goodbye.
Yes, first I would like to say thank you, Mr. Juni and the team, the Visa Center, for having me. And of course, sa ating mga nandito sa ating live stream na nandito pa rin from the very beginning until the end. I'm saying we have a lot of viewers now. Thank you so much for staying, for joining us. Kagaya ng sinabi ko po sa inyo kanina, this is the fastest way to come to Canada through the student pathway. This is an opportunity that could change your lives forever. Lahat ng na-mention ko kanina is just a stepping stone. And I promise you there's more. So what are you waiting for? Kung kayo po ay very interested, do not wait, because kung maghihintay tayo na maghihintay at hindi tayo mag-start, then nothing will happen. Okay? So, kung kayo po ay very interested, just contact the Visa Center. All you need to do is to book a one-on-one consultation with them to know more about the details, of course, and everything regarding the process of the application. And hopefully, I will see you in Niagara College, Toronto soon. Thank you so much.
Ayan, thank you so much. So that's Miss Maria, Business Development Manager of Niagara College in Toronto, Canada. Thank you, Miss Maria. See you soon.
Bye!
Okay. So guys, ito nakita natin, sobrang ganda nung timing na to that you guys are watching. It's because of all the benefits from the school itself. Ang laki nung yung support na ibibigay na nila para sa inyo. Kaya if you really wanted to